I have to be honest, is Tony Bellews' blunt assessment of the Chris Eubank Jr.vs.Conor Benn rematch. Tony Bellew has spoken about the potential rematch between Conor Benn and Chris Eubank Jr. These two generational rivals squared off in April after almost 3 years of build-up following the cancellation of their first fight. The contest started quickly, with Benn throwing plenty of heavy shots and landing several of them. However, Eubank Jr., as the naturally bigger man, got a foothold and began to impose himself later on, eventually taking a unanimous win on the cards after 12 rounds. Speaking to talkSPORT Boxing, Bellew expressed his eagerness to see them do it again. The right man won on the night. It'll only sit Conor Benn well, the experience, the championship level, he's been in with a much bigger guy. I'm excited to see the rematch. It's got to happen. He was then asked when it should happen, whether that's now or down the line. They can't avoid it and go separate ways. If Conor goes back to 147, he ain't gonna be fully ready to go back to 160 straight away. He can't do it. And for Chris Eubank Jr., he cannot go anywhere near anything else but 160, 'cause the minute Chris Eubank Jr. goes to 168, he ain't coming anywhere near 160, so it's got a very short lifespan, this rematch. It's got to be done the sooner the better. If I'm being honest, the sooner it happens, in my opinion, it favors Conor Benn, 'cause he's the younger fighter, he's taken much less damage. He's had much less a career, much less experience. For someone like Chris Eubank Jr., it's going to take a while to recover, a while to turn around, 'cause that was a hard fight for him. He was shook a number of times, he felt the shots. So was Conor. But ultimately it's the younger you are in this game, and Conor is a young man. Benn is keen to take the contracted rematch in an attempt to avenge his loss, and Eubank has stated that he will give the fans another great fight. However, his father, Chris Eubank Sr., has suggested Jr. would do best to retire from the sport altogether. Conor Benn targeted for shock fight by Hall of Fame legend. Line him up. Conor Benn has been eyed up as a potential opponent by a multi-weight world champion. Benn is coming off the back of a tough fight against Chris Eubank Jr. His generational rival brought the best out of him across 12 rounds, but it was ultimately not enough for the 28-year-old to get the win, losing via unanimous decision to the bigger man. Weight played a significant role in the fight as Benn competed at 160 pounds for the first time, and he has made it clear that, save for a contracted rematch, he will be moving back down to 147 to pursue championship belts. He may not have to wait too long for his shot, because he has been called out by a former strapholder who, after 4 years away from the sport, is making a comeback at the top level with a world title challenge of his own. Speaking to World Boxing News, Manny Pacquiao's promoter Sean Gibbons has explained they were keen for Pac-Man to fight Benn, but a challenge against champion Mario Barrios took precedence. We would have liked Conor Benn and would have liked Gervonta Davis, but Manny Pacquiao had one thing in mind. He started with the WBC world title, which was his first belt. This will be an amazing full-circle moment to win another WBC belt, and it won't be his last. When he beats Mario Barrios, line them up. Pacquiao will challenge Barrios on July 19th. He has not fought since he lost on points to Denis Yugas and is now 46 years old and a veteran of 72 fights, making the comeback controversial. He and Benn, who is currently ranked number 3 with the WBC, were in tentative discussions years back for a bout. The Brits promoter, Eddie Hearn, has criticized the Barrios matchup.